So I made a logo. You can tell when I make the logos. It's less than 5 minutes of work, typically. And what I have now is a homebrew collection that was submitted by Daniel, who actually made a really cool guide. I'll be able to tell you some informations. And this is just like some good homebrew across a bunch of different platforms. Thank you to the vetting team for helping out with this. We can start with NES homebrews. So for example, we have one called Battle Kid, Fortress of Peril. So if you don't know what a homebrew is, this is a game made for a system, not by a major developer, but like just some random person. Yeah, a second, get this right. So like an indie game, but like this is from 2010. Alright? NES game 2010. Homebrew. Cousins Club. Let's take a look. 1 week later. What's happening? Wasn't that place abandoned long ago? Now, I'm assuming there's actually, like, a physical cart for this. Like, I'm sure someone dumped this onto an actual cartridge. Yeah, chat is confirming it. What is this Jennifer dumped me meme that chat keeps talking about? It's a Grumps reference? Oh, okay. I guess they played this. Alright. I was wondering if it was an in-game meme, and I should be reading all the text. Because... Okay. And here we go. Wait a minute. This looks like another video game that I played. Even the music sounds like Woodman Stage a little bit. What the fuck? Oh, so it's one of these games? It's like you can't take a single hit? It's like a little I Wanna Be the Guy? Little Mega Man? Okay. Oh, fuck. Same devs, if I recall correctly. The trees are from Woodman Stage. Listen, those spikes could very well be from Mega Man. Oh god. So, there's apparently a lot of rage quits associated with this game. So, don't expect too much from me. I mean, not like you would anyway, but... Oh, fuck off. Need a checkpoint. It's a snail with a gun. Oh, I'm already pissed. I'm already pissed. All of that and no checkpoint. Okay. I see what kind of game this is. I see what you're doing to me, game. Fuck, I guess I can't get over that way. I have to be like super pro gamer mode now. Ah! Listen, we have a variety of games to get to. I am not gonna be spending a long time on this. This could be some kind of charity thing at some point, but the truth is I am not able to get through this game tonight, so I'll try one more time. I hate games like this, but yet, if I get into it, I can't fucking stop playing it. Oh, come on! No, no. Yep. Yes, I can cheat! There's only one way I'm going to get past these. Yes! Oh! No, 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 we don't do that. We don't do that. We rewind those. In this house, we put the pepper on it and we rewind bullshit deaths like that. Welcome to a hollow victory. Here's a game called Sweetleaf, which is either going to be a weed game or a Black Sabbath game. A smokin' Pateria game made by and with the help of Marcel... Oh, okay. You will never need to travel from place to place and... Or you will need... Where did I get the word never from? Look out for pieces. You're not sure what they are exactly, but you know that if you don't find them soon, it will be too late. The towns to the left, the inaccessible ropes to the right, as well as a tutorial. Yeah, so how do I get stuck on NPCs? Someone said, Joel, I tuned out during the ending of AI Dungeon. What happened with Sephiroth? It was a pretty, It was, Granddad appeared. What? So, this game looks cool. It says there's a tutorial this way, but there's no tutorial. This is the only village. Everything else is a great danger to all of us. You should hurry before things get worse. Hey, I'm Alexis. Welcome to Sweetleaf. Used to be prettier town, but yeah. Can't skip through the dialogue faster. Am I pressing the wrong buttons, perhaps? I mean, it's a cool presentation. Wasn't expecting, like, a story game from an NES homebrew, but... Also, I'm stuck now? Oh, I can climb. Okay. Oh, that's a door. Weird art. Vinny, everything sounds like AI-generated text now. Help me. Honestly, I was having a similar problem just a moment ago with this game's dialogue. Oddly enough, it didn't have any effects on my home yet. It's just been the colors that have been changing. Bub's been saying that there's probably more to it since people started disappearing from other villages. See, yeah, I don't know why it takes... It's weird. Skip. Skip! Okay. Yeah, some really, strange... Like, I can't do anything with the dialogue. Kinda sounds like Trolls and Goblins. That's on Spotify now. All one of you asked for it, and finally, it is now on Spotify. You did it. What is this game? It's hard to know what things represent. Well, I mean, yeah, it just blended in with everything else. Cool game, I guess. Let's keep going. Let's stick with the NES. Micro Mages. It's got a cover, too. Most of these have covers, actually. 2019. The notes here, it says, if this came out during the NES's life cycle, I'm certain it would have been a massive hit. Wow. Okay. Alright, this is a bold statement. This one pushes the NES a bit. Yeah. It really looks pretty great so far. Really good controls. I probably missed some stuff in Sweetleaf that makes it interesting, because that game was recommended a couple times, so I'd like to apologize to anyone that's recommended Sweetleaf. I just wasn't really getting it. No, this looks great. It plays really great. I can see why, I mean... Would they have been able to, like, I'm sure some company could have done something like this. This is a 40 kilobyte cartridge, by the way. I mean, utilizing all the little hardware tricks, you probably could get something like this on the NES. Well, I mean, you can. It's here. It is here. Yeah, this is great. Oh, those are like little invincibilities. I would have played the fuck out of this if I had this game as a kid. There's a good video showing how they did it. Please, Nary, can you link that to me? I would love to see that. Yeah, I think back to the NES games that I mostly played, it was mostly Mario and the stuff with, like, really responsive, good controls. And then there was some just, like, utter fucking dog shit that I played because I didn't know any better, because I was, like, 7, I was 5, whatever. The game Gotcha comes to mind, which was, like, a light gun game that was paintball. That game kinda sucked. There's a game called Athena that was just not that good at all, but it reminded me of Zelda 2, so I liked it. But I knew something was wrong with it. Some people actually like Athena in chat, it seems. I mean, you know, I liked it too. I don't think I would ever really need to replay that game in full, but... The NES had a lot of games. Ghostbusters, I didn't play it as a kid, but... Like, I know a lot of people love that game growing up. I think a lot of that game is just not great. I don't know why people love that game. I guess just because Ghostbusters. Athena was good in the arcade, but the Nintendo version is shit. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, I had a friend that loved the Ghostbusters game. You know, the same one that you climb up the stairs that's just absolutely fucking terrible. Yeah, this game is extremely good and very fun to play, and, if this was like a roguelite on Steam, I think people would play this. It is on Steam? No shit. No shit. It's not a roguelite though, right? This is like an actual, like, hand-designed game. I gotta remember that those bones shoot- oh, fuck. Alright, let's move on to Wolfling 14. High recommendations. Sounds like Mega Man music. Here's another... Oh, it's just called Wolfling. And this is a 2019 homebrew for the NES. So just think about it, people are making games for the NES in 2019. It's Wolfling, not wolfing. I thought it was like when you wolf down like a Twinkie or a hot dog, like cause you're real hungry, you're just wolfing that shit down. I thought it was gonna be about the dude who broke the Coney Island hot dog record yesterday and had 75 hot dogs in one go. It's real. Yeah, it's real. I don't know what to fucking do in this game right now, because I cannot get up these steps. Break door? Someone said turn back into human. I can't. Para to Princess. My favorite game. Oh, you have to hold the button to morph. Oh, shit. that whole time, I was just... not holding the button. Are these troll dolls? So that's another throwback. Did I ever tell you guys the story about how my parents would buy me troll dolls and I fucking hated them? They were like, no, you like these. No, I don't! Yeah, I got trolled. So I guess that's where the expression could come from, if you want it to. They were just the popular thing at the time. They're just these, like, I thought they were disgusting. You know, maybe other people think more highly of them, but the truth is, I thought they were gross. The idea was that they had, like, different themes, they wore different outfits, and they had different colored hair. And that was... it was like Beanie Babies. Well, that might even be dating. What's a thing? Like Funko Pops, but without pop culture. Well, yes, with pop culture, a bit. At least Beanie Babies were, like, cute. Man, I feel bad for all the people that bought hundreds of Beanie Babies, thinking like, oh shit, they're gonna be worth something someday. And then, here we are in 2020. After the pandemic, our currency will be Beanie Babies, won't it? Alright, listen, I'm gonna pay you in order. In order, Beanie Baby. Alright, what have you got? Alright, if you got 2 baby ducks... So this is like a big Metroidvania, I think. Another pretty cool game. Not as good as Micro Mages, but definitely... definitely interesting. If I had more patience in the 80s, or the late... I lived through some of the 80s. It's a weird sentence these days. But, if I had more patience in the 90s or 80s, I probably would have played this if this was an actual release. Again, compared to some of the dog shit that I played, yeah, I would have been very happy with this. Little mushroom fella. It's another really nice looking NES game too, utilizing the system's hardware. Very Castlevania-esque. Castlevania, even. Atari 2600, everybody. Have you heard of Halo 2600? Made in 2010. The first Halo game, chat. Okay, let me make sure the controls are good, because I don't know what's happening here. Let's see, there's up, there's down, there's left, there's right, and then there's button. Chat. That's the Atari 2600. Up, down, left, right, button. Yes, crusty graphics, very nice. How do I shoot? You've got to get weapon first. Wow. I'm sure there are Halo fans that have played the later entries in the series that could make a really good joke about how this is better than those, but I haven't played them, so I don't want to make that joke. You can if you want, I won't judge you for it. Nary just had informations. It says here, Halo 2600 was written by Ed Fries, former vice president of game publishing at Microsoft, who was involved in Microsoft's acquisition of the Halo developers Bungie. Let me just say this. Yum. That's what Microsoft said when they acquired Bungie. When they ate Bungie. So this is what video games were like in the late 70s, early 80s. And for as many flaws as the NES had, you know, when you look back at some of the games now and how they didn't age maybe all that well, I just want to say I'm very grateful to have been born 1985 and not 1975. I'm very pleased to have grown up with Zelda and Mario 3 and Kid Icarus and Metroid. It's been good. Yep, that's right. Back in my day, when the game was the game. Vinny, they had arcades, they didn't all play this. Yeah, no, I know. I mean, for, you know, lazy home console gaming, though, I'm glad I had the NES. That's all I was trying to say. The arcade stuff was obviously, at the time, a little bit better. That I do miss, though. I do miss the communal idea of an arcade, because there was a time where there was an arcade machine in almost every store when I was growing up. Like, you go to the deli, the corner store, there was an arcade machine. But I do miss people going to arcades. You know, there was an arcade, like, not far from everywhere, where I was growing up. And that was fun. Someone said, well, I don't miss it during a pandemic, but otherwise, yeah. Listen, I don't... Like, the idea of putting my hands on an arcade machine right now, it makes me actually, like, ill. But other than that, yeah, it's, it's kind of a cool... It's kind of a cool thing that I had a little bit as a kid. Now we have barcades. But when I go to a barcade, I don't even play the arcade games, I just watch other people play, and I just eat the chicken. Someone said that there's nudity in this, which I was trying to play and someone said, Vinny, be careful, there's nudity in this. How? What's the nudity? Is it John Halo's hog? It's Cortana. Alright, well, we're not gonna see that. I know many of you will be disappointed to learn this, but how about Duck Attack? Atari 2600 still, by the way. The fuck? What? Someone said, are you winning, son? I don't know. I guess it's... first of all, there's the duck. Alright, well, I'll tell you what, Atari 2600 does duck honks very well. Definitely weird. Let's see if there's any literature on the duck attack game. Nope, none. No, wait, no. It just says 2010. The art is excellent. Yeah, I don't really understand. I think it's kind of more like an adventure, if you've ever seen or played the adventure games. Let's move to Super Nintendo. This is called Super Boss Gaiden. And homebrew Super Nintendo PlayStation CD game made by 2 people. It works with the one SNES PlayStation prototype in the wild, but the specific ROM works for the NES just fine. It's a very short game. Okay, 2016. Boss, one of our Nintendo PlayStation prototypes it's been emulated already. What? Worst of all, unlicensed games for it are on the internet as we speak. Are you kidding me? You had explicit orders to destroy all remaining units. This is an outrage, and you'll pay for it! Wow, that escalated quickly. Heart rate. Okay, now this is reminding me quite a bit of, what's the... Kirby Superstar, what's the name of it? The Meta Knight one. Is that... It's Sackboy. Meta Knight's Revenge. That's awesome. He's heading for the elevator shaft. Seal off the emergency trapdoors. Done. He won't get out of there. It's for sure. That's for sure. Now how do I get through? Oh. R&D, quick send in a strong worker to block him. This is silly. Yep, you just had to sweep the legs. R&D destroyed. This is actually really, really well done. Just have to destroy the computers, that's all. I wonder if this actually happened. It's probably happened. Boss, that's it. You've just wrecked all computers in the R&D department. I'm sorry, but I'll have to stop you right here with my bare hands if need be. Are you man enough to fight me? Got it. Come on. Come on, get fucking dead. There we go. Oh my god, did he just kill him? Okay, this means war. Parappa. Yeah, my heart rate is almost done. A really cool game. That cat is the mascot for the Japanese PlayStation. Really cool game. Gonna keep going. There's more than that, obviously, but here's more SNES homebrew. This is called Little Medusa. It says here that Little Medusa is the lowest on the level of quality, but it's from 2018. It's a puzzle game. Just to think we could have gotten, you know, a Kid Icarus puzzle game. Okay. It's Kickle Cubicle? Is that, like, the style of game this is? I've never heard of that one. So, yeah, it looks like you make them into stone, and then you get the stuff. And you can create a stone block as well. Definitely some effort put into this. This looks like it would have fit right in with the SNES library. Problem is, I guess you kind of have to wait for enemies to show up. Oh, and not get killed. But music is kind of minimal, visuals are a little minimal, the palette is very limited. But it's still pretty cool. I'm sure whoever loves throwing blocks puzzles, like in many Zelda games, would get a real kick out of this. Yeah, it's a little frustrating. I can definitely see myself, if I rented this as a kid, I would have been throwing the controller. Let's continue. Sydney Hunter and the Caverns of Death? Spelunky? Dum. Da-da-da-da-da. Dum. Da-da-da-da-da. Da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da. Da-da-da. Or maybe La Mulana. Or clip art. This was an MSX1 game ported to everything on the planet, says a chat member. Is that true? And there's our hero, No Mustache Mario. Let's take a look. Look at the Indiana Jones ass looking font. Sorry, typeface. As long as it's better than Pitfall on the Super Nintendo. Which wasn't even that bad, it just was a little goofy. It was style over substance, in my opinion. Alright, so no whip, but we've got a boomerang. Is this where you put the sand? You have now collected the evil item. It has activated a mechanism in Mount Doom. Quickly find the exit before lava burns you. That may not be the exit, but extra gold. Oh, you place the idol on the pedestal. The pedestal. It's definitely got, like, the animations remind me of Pitfall in a good way. Dude just wants some pineapple, that's all he wants. This is bone music, chat. If you're wondering what you're hearing, it's bone music. I have a friend that says Indiana Jones is Indiana Jones. How do I get down there? Yeah. If you say it quickly enough, it kind of, yeah, it works. I mean... This music is... Wow, nice glitch. There's something about this music that's a little scummy. And it's a little scummy here and there, but I like it. I don't really know where I'm even going. Ah, here we go. It sounds like a bootleg 240 in 1. Oh, okay. Alright, It's fine. I don't know. I could see, again, you know, someone really enjoying this. It's okay. I'm gonna show you Pringles next. This is now on the Sega Genesis. Someone decided to make a Pringles video game. I don't know why. A very popular game among speedrunners, I'm told here, from 2010. You know what this fucking reminds me of? Cool Spot. This reminds me of the 7-Up mascot. Cool Spot. The Spot. Why is there like hog music? Or noises, sorry. Okay. If you... Okay, so hang on a minute. If you... Why would someone make this? Like, specifically, why Pringles? Sometimes you need the chips to progress, and if you do what I did just now... Oh, okay, no, you can still get there. I guess I can see why this is popular with speedrunners. It's got, like, a good game feel to it. Once you pop a guy under the Queensboro Bridge for $5, you don't stop. That's the Pringles logo. It's their logo. That's... Wait, motto. It's their mogo. Wait a minute, did that not... Did that say... Black pepper? I think it did. I think there's an R instead of an L. Dead. Yes, it does. It says that. What a strange game. This one's called Arkagis Revolution, and on the list of quality, it's pretty high up. Technically impressive game with faux mode 7. So, it's a trial version.
Hey, this is Mika. I'm the engineer of this ship.
Oh.
It's the first time it'll be...
Voice acting?
What? Tested. Roger.
Rear. Yeah, it's got some weird-ass controls. L and R would be a better bind for this, but I'm not gonna be playing it that long, so I'm not gonna bother. But, yeah. Pretty cool, though. I like that it, like, even has a fucking tutorial. I'm actually shocked at how good some of these games are. Not that I was expecting complete trash, I mean... really was nothing that was just overtly garbage. But, yeah, this is a good collection of just good homebrew games. Strange, or just, like, really different from each other. Genesis doesn't have LNR. My Genesis does. My dad works at Genesis. How come you don't have a Genesis that has LNR? My Aladdin game has a sword. How come yours doesn't? Big fucks is how I would describe this music. Yeah, this is another very quality game. So, I mean, it's only a trial version, but I'm sure the full version is even better. Another recommendation. Oh, the triangles are like checkpoints, okay. The controls are good too, even if it is a little wacky. That you have like tank controls, but the rotation, if you just hold down fire, rotation is easy. You get the spin!
Mega Cat.
So this one's called, oh, we've seen Mega Cat. Old Towers. 2019 puzzle game. Already looks good. Oh, this music? Wait, really? Is this the Six Flags music? Or what music am I thinking of? Six Flags music is... What's the name of this music? This is Popcorn. Oh, I thought that the Six Flags music was called Popcorn. So wait, what song is... I like to move it, move it! I like to move it, move it! Wait, so what song is... I just wanna fly. Arms around me, baby. Arms around me tight. So wait, what song is... And I say to myself... Wait, so what song is... Here we are now! Entertain us! I don't know why everyone sings like that. Kinda hurts to sing like that. I don't know why every single person has to sing like that.
Feel like an atom bomb blowing me out of my mind.
Anyway. Alright, this is another good one. Good puzzles. Good graphics, good gameplay. Was that an anglerfish? This one's called Tanglewood. It looks great, but I think I saw an anglerfish. 2018. Like a ghost of a xenomorph? Link. This also apparently has a Steam version, which is basically just emulated. Okay, so you run, you jump, you walk for some reason. Chat doesn't like when the thing walks, like when it stands up. There's the music. It's more ambient. Why does this fox look depressed? Vinny, bring the balls to the light. What? Oh, these. It's like art platformer. And now, I'm Supersonic Vian. Hell yeah. Look at that. Wow. Did I win? I maybe didn't use the power in time. This one's called Tanzer. All I ever wanted was to dance. That was not the word I was expecting, but alright. AD 1872. The world has been taken over by dancing robots. It's fucking cowboys and aliens? Yo, this is... It's like Strider, but weird. Why does this carriage have a baby face? What the fuck? I thought this was gonna be a dancing game. I think this game is actually kind of great. Oh, there's some dancing. There's some dancing. The alien's movement is just dancing. Okay, so there's even stuff to buy. Yeah, that's a cool game. One of my favorites tonight. Cowboy? Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, this is something that I could totally see being like just a Genesis game that someone had at their house. Like, and I just went over to play DuckTales, or Rescue Rangers, or whatever the fuck I was playing. You know, Sonic, and then they put this on, and I'm like, yo, that's weird! That was awesome. Again, that one's called Tanzer. This one's called Ultracore. There's a couple games left. All of these games have really cool covers too, by the way. I'll give you an example. A little farty. But that's just the Genesis sound shit. Listen, I will always get shit for having some words about the Genesis sound chip. I think you can make it sound good, and it's got a cool, distinct tone to it. Castlevania Bloodline sounds great, for example. But there's some fartiness in some of these instruments. Well, this game is like 40% louder than the previous one. Some Terminator vibes. I don't know what's happening with the music, but I kind of love it. It's so weird. The animations are so good, too. Jesus. Dice Inc. We make air for your future. It's got like a hint of Metal Slug, but also it also kind of reminds me of an arcade game and some of the puzzly weird NES games or Super Nintendo games I played. I say puzzly, I don't really know. That's not the right word, but there's some. Oh, what the fuck was that game? I streamed it a couple times. Was it Scat? No, it wasn't Scat. There's some weird game where you had to like go up elevators and stuff. There is a game called Scat that's real. It's like Special Cooperatives Adventure Team. Brown. Coin. The music is glitched. Can I get a, Can someone find this game on YouTube and find out if it's glitched? Unless it's like borderline experimental. It is glitched, can confirm. This is a confirmed... The weird thing is, one of my favorite parts of the game is the bold stylistic music choice. Here's gameplay with the music. Okay, thanks for- uh-oh, Stinky and Rickroll. Like, different? It's not even the same song. Okay, mine unglitched. Well, where's the cool part? That goes da-da. Well, you know, the glitched music kind of gave it a weird atmosphere. The glitch track was the Get Ready jingle. Alright, well, let's continue. We got one more game. It's called Xeno Crisis. That way I have enough time for the final segment, because I won't be able to do Getting Weird with it, but I have the games for next time.
Ooh. Hereupon Ricky wishes to play Xeno Crisis. Buckle up, meatheads. Prepare for Hyper Boost.
It's a voice I didn't know I had until I heard that character.
Xeno Crisis.
Muscle Butt McMarine Man.
Wow.
I'd have to rebind controls, chat, because this is, sadly, it's, everything's all screwed up. Like, I'll give you an example. The bottom button shoots to the right. The right button shoots to the right. So both of those buttons shoot the same direction. L shoots up. The left button shoots down. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. I got some real bad binds. But, what's the game I'm thinking of? Smash TV? Reminds me a lot of that. It's like your, or even, a little bit of your usual twin stick. What was the other game I was thinking of? Robotron. Sure. Well, that game is also really good. Just another high quality game.
Xeno Crisis.
Again, I really have just tons of good things to say about these homebrew games. Interesting choices, lots of variety. Halo had boobs in it, which we didn't get to see, doesn't matter. And that's Xeno Crisis. That's homebrew. Thank you, Daniel, and thank you, Mods, the vetting team, rather, for helping me out with this. So lots of good recommendations there if you need them. And now we can move on to Exanima, which seemed interesting enough. Exanima. Someone's trying to correct me on the thing that I said. Exanima. 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 No?
Yeah, I think that's correct.
See? The head goblin corrected and confirmed. It's real.